The votes are in. So yesterday I did a poll on my community page on the channel asking what game is not working for the channel and which one should be ditched. Now we've had quite a few replies on that post and I can now officially reveal the result of that post. So if we head straight over to my page, we will see that a staggering 50% has gone for House Flipper. Raft came in at second with 27, Sunkenland came in at third with 15%, and The Sims 2 came in fourth with 8%. So of course this is the one for the most votes to be ditched. So with House Flipper getting 50% of the overall votes out of 26, I will be revealing that House Flipper will be ditched from the channel. Now I did advertise a few days ago that I was going to cover the release date of House Flipper 2 and I was going to do a long live stream showcasing that game. Now of course with the majority vote stating that this game is not working for the channel, that does mean that House Flipper 2 will also not be coming to the channel. Now I have been thinking since my last live stream of Raft yesterday, and I have been looking into the game and I've been looking into what it is that is personally working and not working for me, and I've come to the conclusion that I just do not enjoy the game. It started off what I wanted with a survival game. You survived, you got left abandoned, you had to scavenge, you had to get stuff, you had to build stuff up, you had to eat, you had to survive in this apocalyptic world. That is what I want in a survival game. And of course you've got enemies around to battle with. Now what I'm not enjoying about the game is the whole story mode. None of it makes sense. I have not been able to make head nor tail of a single note that I have received. The story islands are just quite frankly boring. You're just going around and just finding stuff and you don't even know why you're finding it. You're killing a couple of enemies. They're just pointless and they're repetitive. Caravan Island drove me insane. It's not fun. It really isn't. And now we've started going onto islands where it's becoming more level based. I'm here for a survival game. I want to be in an open world, surviving, battling the elements. I'm not playing Super Mario. I am not playing level 1, level 2 and beating a boss at the end of the level. And that is what Raft has turned into. I started to like some of the puzzles that they put into Temperance, and I thought they were quite intriguing, and it gave you something to do, and it was interesting to figure them out. Now, while I've been researching this and seeing whether or not I'm interested in this game and whether I'm actually enjoying this game, I have cheated and I've looked online and looked at other videos at what's to come in my adventure and what's the next island and what's the next tasks. And quite frankly, from what I have seen of playthroughs of Utopia, not going to happen. Not on this channel. It's not a survival game. They advertised as a survival game, they started as a survival game, and then they changed their focus, and then they turned it into something different. So what I have decided, and seen as it was second on the list of games that just aren't working for the channel and you wanted to get rid of, I have decided that that is to go as well. So we have lost House Flipper and Raft in a double whammy. It wasn't my intention, it's not what I was planning to do. I only wanted to get rid of one. But unfortunately, I'm not willing to carry on putting my time into a game that I'm just not enjoying, or is not a game that I thought it was. So that brings us on to what is going to happen with the channel. We've now lost 2 games. We've only got 2 games featuring on the channel now. We've got The Sims 2 and we have got Sunkenland. Now Sunkenland is going to take over the role of the survival game on the channel. From what I'm seeing so far in Sunkenland, it is exactly what I expect, and it's exactly what I want from a survival game. It's what it is. It's a survival game. You're plonked on an island, you survive, you have enemies coming at you. They're not levels. You're not having to go through mazes and levels to beat a boss. You're being attacked. You're surviving in a world. You're being attacked. You've got to survive. That is a survival game. That is what the whole design and point of it is. So Sunkenland is going to take over Raft in the survival slot for the channel. Of course, The Sims 2 is going to remain, and that is going to be the life simulation game of the channel. Now I am going to be adding another game to the channel, which is a 2-part passion of mine, which is theme parks and creating. So I will be adding Planet Coaster to the lineup, and I've played quite a lot of hours in Planet Coaster. I love theme parks, I love theme park management games, and I love creating. And with Planet Coaster I can create, and I have created, some amazing, detailed, unique designs for theme parks and rides and coasters. So for me personally, it will be very interesting to play a game that I have a passion about and that I like doing and creating. And if people are interested in that, then of course I can share those blueprints and designs through the Steam Workshop, and you can have my creations that you see on my channel in your own parks if you also play. Now, of course, there is a new game in the pipeline to come to the channel as well, which is a life sim adventure game, which that is all I'm going to say at the moment. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it, but I'm very excited to play it, and it is of a topic that a lot of people love and have a passion for, and everybody enjoys. So I think that would be very good to bring to the channel, especially for it being a life sort of simulation sort of game. Of course, in the near future, I will be adding some more games in the life simulation genre, where I will be covering games such as Life by You and Paralives as they drop, and we will see what the competitors of The Sims are like, and whether they are worth more than what The Sims are currently producing. So as you can see from the channel and the title cards and everything, I have gained my own unique identity. I am still Devilish Simmer, I am still the same channel, I am still producing the same content, albeit changing up the games that are on offer. I am learning what games work and what games don't for the channel, but the design of the channel and the custom art for the channel has been rebranded to give myself a unique, separate identity. I am breaking away from the identity that I created of just being Sims and all my logos being the Sim Plumb Bob and being called Devilish Simmer, and everyone just connecting me with just being the Sims content. I'm not just the Sims content, I am a simulation content channel. So I have ditched all the branding of the Sims 2 soundtracks, I've ditched all the branding of the Sims 2 Plumb Bobs, and I've become my own unique identity of Devilish Simmer. So it hopefully breaks away the bond of people just thinking I am a sim channel. So that is what is going on with the channel at the moment. It is a work in progress. I am figuring things out. I'm seeing what works, what doesn't work, and hopefully you guys are all enjoying it. Hopefully I am bringing content that you enjoy and that I'm bringing professional content. I hope you'll stick around with me as we get better and grow more. And if you are enjoying the channel and you haven't yet subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe button below. It really will help us out to grow the community and help us to get better and help to make the channel more interactive. For now, I will leave you with that, and I will see you in the next one.